5 miles east of Tonbridge, down the main line, Paddock Wood was a three-way junction. Before exploring the HAWKHURST branch, we'll watch a few trains on the other routes. Unrebuilt bullied Light Pacific 34073, named 249 Squadron, departs down the main line towards Ashford. Seen across one of the many local orchards, a Southeastern and Chatham C-Class 060 arriving from Maidstone West. These C-Class locos were more usually seen on short-distance goods workings. An unidentifiable SE&C D1 Class 440 romps through with a short train. Accelerating away from a Paddock Wood stop is a King Arthur 460 on an even shorter train. A rebuilt West Country Pacific rushes by on an up express as we turn towards the HAWKHURST branch platform. In the siding beyond, we find today's branch engine SE&C H-Class tank 31548 taking water. Filmed on a different day, another H-Class 044 tank leaves on the 11-mile trip to HAWKHURST. The branch at first runs beside the main line before turning away as we look across to a Mansell mogul on an up freight. This, the fertile vale of Kent between the North Downs and the High Weald, abounds in hop gardens and orchards. The most iconic buildings of this area are the oast houses for drying hops before they go to the brewer to provide the bitter taste in beer. Wagons would be left here at Churn Lane siding for farmers to unload supplies or to load their produce. After a short climb comes the 86-yard Horseman Den tunnel. Soon we approach Horseman Den station, the only one on this branch close to its village. The HAWKHURST branch was opened in stages in 1892 and 93 by the Cranbrook and Paddock Wood Railway, later becoming part of the Southeastern and Chatham. We now come to Goudhurst Station, originally named Hope Mill. The attractive village of Goudhurst is a mile away and over 200 feet higher. Trains on this branch were normally a two-coach push-and-pull set. The loco remained coupled to one end of the set. The guard's van at the opposite end had a driving section from which the specially equipped loco could be remote controlled. In push mode, the fireman remained on the engine, and as the remote control system was seldom used, he opened and closed the regulator as directed by bell signals from the driver. So normally the driver only had direct control of the vacuum brake. The steady climb into the High Weald leads to Cranbrook Station, situated near the hamlet of Hartley, 2 miles from the town of Cranbrook. Like Horsman Den, even though two passenger trains could not cross here, this was a token station. The single line tablet for the section from HAWKHURST is placed in the instrument, and the train out of section bell signal is sent. As the first morning train of the day started from HAWKHURST, one daily train towards HAWKHURST had to bring a second two-coach set to stand there overnight. Leaving Cranbrook, we soon come to Badger's Oak Tunnel, 178 yards long and the summit of the branch. Within 40 years of the line's opening, the convenience of the private car for direct journeys was considerably affecting passenger numbers. From here it was only a mile further to HAWKHURST station, 46 miles from Charing Cross. To the left of the signals, the former engine shed. The station had been designed for possible extension of the line to either Rye or Tenterden. A modest station building, but a substantial goods shed. After a short wait, the return trip departs in push mode. We shall ride at the leading end beside the driver. A timber merchant occupied much of the railway's spare land. After the line closed, the firm took over the rest of the station site. The second line here at Cranbrook permitted the loco of the goods to run round its wagons. It could not be used for passenger trains. September's hop-picking brought much extra seasonal traffic. Many inner Londoners would arrive for a paid holiday. At weekends they'd be visited by friends and relatives. Mechanisation of the picking of hops ended all this. A splendid display of the buildings used for the drying of hops. Many of the older brick oast houses have been converted for residential use. Pattendon siding, where farmers would have handled their own supplies and their produce. The brake is applied for the approach to HAWKHURST. With two platforms, this was the only place on the branch where two passenger trains could cross each other. On the right, the small River Tees, a tributary of the Medway. Small bridge crossing, which would only be opened when a road user appeared, provided no train was approaching. Horsman Den's second line was a siding serving a fruit-packing warehouse. so we returned to run beside the main line, following an up express. We enter Paddock Wood beneath the elevated signal box as a down express rushes through. The HAWKHURST branch closed in June 1961.